Am I on? Is this on? Okay, I don't know how to work this. I don't know how to work the. Okay, I think I'm on. Hey, Jackie. Hey, you're the first one here. That's awesome. I'm probably not going to get a lot of people. This is my first live. I don't even know how to promote this. So I'm just winging it right now. Can you hear me, Jackie? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Because I'm using a choppy connection here. So um, I don't know if. Hey, here's our very good friend Carol, Two Tiny Homes. Jackie is here too. Carol, you guys are the first ones to join this live, and I've been telling Jackie I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me, right? You can hear me. Yes, awesome. All right, I am. Starlink works here. It's just from time to time the connection drops, but we are going to be able to hear. And if we can't, we should be able to work at the clubhouse. Um, and Thank you, Jackie. Thank you. I love that you can hear me. And It's so funny because this morning I went to the clubhouse and I was like, "What's the password for the Wi-Fi here?" And the lady, super sweet lady, her name is Georgia. She said, "Oh, it's I should probably not say this during this live because I don't want to give out the the password. Of us. Let's just say that it is very, very simple, very easy to hack, and as an IT guy, I feel bad that they're using that super easy password. Oh yeah, how's Patrick feeling, Carol? All right, let's see how many people do I have in here. We have three. I really don't know how to work this. Patrick currently being sassy, knocking everything off my desk. Show me a picture of the painting. Patrick loves painting videos. Yep, that's correct, Jackie. That's a very good indication that he. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure this out as we go, guys. So, um, he's messing with the cone. Yes, Jackie, my lady, I did buy a land in its own as of Carol. No, I'm kidding. No, 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 no. So I've always wanted to buy a piece of what I love so much. It's just I never really researched it or whatever until obviously I met our Carol, and Carol knows a lot of people, and she introduced me to her friend that owns four lands here. The original plan was for Carol and I to rent one of her lands so that when Carol is back from Tennessee, she has a place for her. She has a place for her van to park. So, Carol, I can't remember. It was it like 2 months ago or something like that. So Marie invited us, and so I was immediately in love with the place, and I said, you know what? Yep, see that there's a little over a month, and so I said, we could have just rented, but I also saw it as an opportunity to to finally own a piece of what I really love. So we started looking for. Well, that's the only problem here. There's a lot of people that owns one of those like four wheelers. It can get obnoxious sometimes. Yeah. But other than that, awesome. I've seen like maybe 30 deer in the span of, well, today. And yeah, I fell in love with the place, and I started looking, and I started contacting one of the realtors, and let's see, that was the, yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's the problem. It's the connection here is kind of choppy. I told you this is gonna be. It is. I love the place. My mom and my sister already visited me early today, and they immediately fell in love with the place. As a matter of fact, my sister started asking how to tent camp, so that's a good thing. All right, north. It is still yeah. Jackie's still here. Awesome. But anyhow, so Carol, since you are not able to come today, um, I'm looking at my calendar. What do you say? We let's see. So next weekend, that I won't be here, right? I have an appointment for Gamora for an oil change, and that would be the 27th. What do you say we come here? My appointment noon. We come here Saturday and then leave afternoon. Yeah, I should probably put the light here, but it doesn't work that way. Yeah, my connection is super crazy here. It sucks. Hey, Tacy, how are you doing? I miss you so much. Stacy's here. Woo woo. Thank you for joining. This is my first live, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. So this is kind of like reminding me of high school. You know, when you're like, and like reminding me of like you're joining clubs, and you're like, hey, you go in the room, and you're like, I don't vibe with that person, and then leave. When are you moving to the Canadian Rockies? Just Stacy's asking. Uh, tomorrow. When can I move there tomorrow? I know Carol wants to move there too. So where you parked, Ray? From Carol's sister. I am parked in my own land. After this, okay, for that noise. All right. I am parked in my own land here in Michigan. It's in Farwell. It is a recreation association. I was able to purchase a land because I've always wanted to do that for a very good price. There's power on the site too, so this is great. And again, guys, so you may lose me a little bit because Starlink is just not doing very well tonight. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry, it is so. Yeah, the connection is really, really bad. Um, but which is a good thing. That's what we want. We want of a lot of trees. All right, guys. So I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, it's Carol. Two Tiny Homes just texted me. So bad. Can't really watch it. I'm like, yikes. Ugh. I mean, we're just gonna wing it, right? I mean, if you see that I drop, that's because Starlink is taking a piss. Um, but I'll be back. I will keep reconnecting. So just keep the chat going, and keep hanging out. Um, and yes, it is really dark now. It is 8:22 p.m. and yeah, we're I'm in the middle of nowhere. Well, I do have actually has a house, and my neighbor to the right. I don't think they're here, but they have an RV. Um, but the land is far apart that you feel that you're still isolated. It's fine, and the wildlife is just running around everywhere. Like at 6 a.m. and 5 p.m., you will see a deer, and most of the time they won't even pay attention to you until you kind of like act like you see a Hollywood superstar and you're like, oh my god, let me get a picture of you, and then they do the huh, who's that, and then they run away. Cue the light, yeah. Right. Okay, I'm guys, I am really, really sorry. The connection is so. Again, I did say it's gonna be buggy. I said maybe it's gonna be buggy. Now it's not a maybe anymore. Now it is actually buggy. See, I knew this is gonna happen, but that's it. That's the thing. Like that means I'm way away. I'm not. Away from all the cell sites and all that good stuff. And Starlink should work, but there's just so many trees everywhere. All right, hear me now? Am I back? Something with this light. Maybe I'll put it here. Is that better? Okay, that's better. All right, can't complain about too many trees. Yep, Tina is here. Hey, Tina. Hey, how are you? Um, my connection is unstable again. Uh, you guys, is Stingray Trails that's kind of tearing up a little bit here, but no, I won't. All right, let's see. So, see it right? I mean, can't just Cameron is Jeep. Hey, thank you for joining. Yeah, my connection is crappy again. Urgh. All right, let's see. What did I miss? What did I miss? I think I saw Suzanne said, "If you are in Michigan, why can't I see or hear you?" Ha ha. I know, right? I know. I don't know why. It's funny uh, what the I guess this is up north. This is technically up north peninsula, but it is up north. Funny how up north does, like it's just you're way away from everything. um, let's see. Uh, I thought you mean mosquitoes. what? What, Carol? There. Where's Ray? Tina, I am in my own land here in up north. Well, it is about 2 hours and 30 minutes away from where Carol and I uh, lives. Although Carol is moving to Tennessee, um, so yeah, it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. But what's amazing about this location is it's 2 hours away from everything I care about. It's 2 hours away from Lake Michigan to the west. It's 2 hours away from Lake Huron, which is my favorite lake. It's my favorite Great Lake, Lake Huron, Bay City area and all that in the thumb. And then 2 hours away from the bridge to go to the upper. I've learned that doing this makes me makes me alive. It makes me want to keep moving, and just being with nature is just um and yeah, it is just me showing the world that there are ways to handle mental health. And to me personally, it is when I'm in nature, when I'm hiking a normal trail, when I'm when I'm just with creation. I just feel so relaxed and so carefree that it's just I just forget about all the crappiness of the world and the crappiness that I'm dealing with personally. um I find peace every time I'm with nature. Um, Rotary, stand on one foot, put one finger in the air, and your other finger on your nose, and your wife will start in the what finger in the air, and your other finger on your nose. Hang on. We are getting a good signal. Did you get that 10th thing? Yes, Carol, I did. So my sister, it's so funny. I said, I don't think I'm gonna install it because it's gonna rain tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I did and it so the name of my little tent that I use coined that term shit shack. Um so yeah, I did undo that, and it's in my cargo already because I don't want to undo any of that tomorrow when it's raining. I can't do anything about my chair, my table, and then my floor here. They're just gonna have to be wet, but I cannot deal with undoing that. My shit shack in the rain. But yes, my sister helped me with a canopy. Yeah, we were able to install it. Yeah, you need two people for that, especially for my height. Yeah, you need two people for that. Um, let's see. Did you? Yeah. You're getting so much more adventurous climbing those mountains out west. Jackie Lucky Angel, yes. Carol can tell you, um, always wants to test things first. So, um, adventurous climbing those mountains out west. Yes. So yes, I get crazy. I super get crazy. Before I drove to Canada and meet you guys, I tested Gamora first at Bay City campground, before I drove to Alberta. Um, it's just the IT guy tested first. You got tested first. So I said, you know what? Let me test my hiking, my mountain hike on that hike, and yeah, it was difficult for me. I mean, like I said in that video, I'm not I'm not an advanced hiker. I'm a beginner hiker. I really hike Lily Mountain. I mean, Twin Sisters, and like, okay, let me think about it tomorrow. And then I woke up, and then next thing I know, I'm hiking the mountain. Yeah, I mean, if you guys saw the last video for they're always calling part three. I mean, part two. Sorry, part three. Jesus Christ. Um, I said that if I don't maximize all the time, that's because I feel like that's what I've been doing before I started doing this. I just been whatever. I just, yeah, I'm gonna do it next time. Okay, next year until I'm like, holy shit, I'm like 38 years old. I've not done anything that I really want to do, and that was 2024 when I met you guys and just built Gamora, no build camper. Went to Stacy. Don't give him any ideas. Foresty, that's huge. Do you watch Forest? Yeah, I hear a lot about Foresty Forest. Um, I So here's the thing. There's actually a trail system here. I don't know if you know. There's a trail system here that goes through the UP. Um, it goes through that boondocking spot down in at Lake Superior. I think I'm gonna do that at some point. I just gotta learn how to backpack first. Something distract. All right, let's see. My connection's still good. Anyway, I am drinking Red Horse. I don't know if you guys know this, but let me just tell you this. When I was a child, God, a teenager in the Philippines, we would my friends and money so we can buy this. And if you drink this is kind of like your version of Colt 45 here. It's really strong. Thank God I found it in one of the Oriental stores. Um, am I still on? Am I on? Hang on. something. Yeah, not good. Not good.
Right now.
Yeah, because yeah, I think Starlink's people. All right, I'm talking to Carol. Say hi to Carol. Yeah, I just heard it.
Weird. Such a delay.
All right, so you know what? It's 9 something. No, it's 7. All right, let's do this. I'm going to try and drive to the clubhouse, near the clubhouse, live there.
Yeah.
Hearing there, I think.
Parking lot, I'm sure, if they're
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
All right, so all right, see that? All right, cool.
Okay. All right.
All right, see. Bye. All right, am I on? Cap's crooked. All right, am I on? Am I on? I'm at the clubhouse, and the clubhouse is closed. So I'm like standing outside. One of the sweet ladies, Georgia, was like, "Hey, um, yep, we have contact. Yes, ET phone home. All right, you probably lost a lot of people. Wow, this live has been going for like 1 hour and 8 minutes already, and then the host is like nowhere to be found most of the time. Yes, Jackie, because this is the clubhouse internet. You know what's funny? The clubhouse is closed. So one of the ladies was like, "Hey, she's about to leave. She's like, 'Are you okay?' I'm like, 'Yeah, I just need to do a live stream, so I want to tap into your internet.'" Oh, this is great. Oh, ignore me. I had my sound off. Duh. All right. So who's still here? Two people, Carol and Jackie. Aw. So this is the clubhouse. Well, outside of a clubhouse. I've never done this in my life, and I love it. Hunting for the internet just to do a live stream. So yeah, I can't go in because it's closed, but I don't care. This is an adventure in its own. All right. Well, I hope we get the other folks back. Let's see who's still here. I wonder how I can get the. I can see the participants here. Like I said, it's like this is my first time, so I don't know how really to work the live stream here. But hey, Road Therapy is still here. I'll watch for bears behind you, Carol. Okay, now that you said that, yikes! Oh my god! All right, is there a bear there? There's a bear there. Is there? I'm just gonna get eaten. I'm gonna get eaten by a black bear live on YouTube. I'm really gonna be famous. Yeah, picture. Yeah, because Suzanne. I'm tapping into the clubhouse internet here. It's closed, but that's the good thing about internet radio speeds. They can reach outside of a building. This is so fun. Although I think there's a bench over there, but it's too dark. And of course, I did not bring my lantern with me. I'm probably gonna sit. Let me sit by. No, I'm gonna be against the light there by the stairs. Screw it. There's probably a camera in here seeing me right now. Carol, is there a lot of people up this weekend? No, no, there's not a lot of people. There was, I think, a birthday party in the clubhouse this morning, but a bunch of kids. Um, I think they're just visitors, but there's not a lot of people. I met, let's see, I met somebody from California that moved here. He bought a land that doesn't have any power, and he's just doing pure tent camping. So yeah, badass. Just pop a squat. Yeah, I will probably do that at some point here. I was thinking maybe there by the stairs, but I'm gonna be against the light. But you know what? You're right. You are right. Road therapy. Here. There we go. That's better. Oh, and I was able to take a shower today too, so pretty cool. One of the amenities that we get here. All right. Let me also film this on YouTube because this is super interesting. All right. So you guys will see me film while I'm alive. All right. I am in front of the clubhouse because I have to continue the live stream. Starlink is being a pain in the ass. Um, so I decided to drive to the clubhouse, tap into the internet. But the clubhouse is closed. So I had to squat here per road therapies. Um, per road therapy, I should just pop a squat. So that's what I'm doing. If this is not an adventure, I don't know what is. You can get any adventure, you can find it wherever you go. Right now, I'm adventuring outside of a clubhouse and say hi to everybody on live. This is super exciting. Okay, so let's see. I'm behind on comments. Let's see. What did I miss when I was driving here? All right, so I'll be right back. Gotcha. Okay, right. Okie dokie. It'll work much better over there. Where am I going to stay tonight? Stayed at Walmart last night. Overnight at Lake Anymore in his town. Dixie's got to go for her second ball ski session of the day. So, okay. My birthday by the. Oh, okay. Road therapy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. In Michigan, gas is like 3 something. Yep. Oh, shit. Happy birthday. Are you US or Canada? Road therapy. Let's just talk amongst ourselves. US. Okay. Thank y'all. I'm 55 today. Row therapy is 55 today. That doesn't mean anything. It's just a number. Jackie Lucky Angel said you're a youngster. That is correct. I still feel like I'm in my 20s. Good. You know what's funny? So here's here's the thing. So my coworkers saw a video of me from when I was in my other job years ago when they were doing a campaign for just recording their employees talk about why they love their jobs and what makes them love the company. I decided to be a part of that, and it's still on YouTube. I'm not going to give you guys the link to it because it's so embarrassing. Um, so my coworkers now at Scout, when they saw it, they're like, "Why do you look like you're older in this video?" And it was like, I think maybe 10 years ago. And yeah, I mean, it's because it was the me when I was just doing all the work every night, every weekend, not really doing any of this. And it actually did show that my face looks so tired. And I tell them that my soul actually died um, in that process. So yeah, it is true. When you always stress out, it's gonna show in your face. Borealis Nights is here. Sometimes I feel like I'm in my 60s. Hey, Borealis Nights, I didn't know you're here. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining. Uh, I'm not sure between this and M8. Oh yeah, I heard that. I am so busy. I'm so behind Matthew's stuff. I heard that he's changing his channel to MATV. I guess it's Matthew TV. Um, I'm pretty sure he's having such a good time uh, in his sticks and bricks with Brooklyn. That's what matters, right? Brooklyn is what matters. So yeah, I'm so happy for him. Uh, Road therapy. I'm in the bar parking lot, deciding if I'm gonna go in and have my birthday drink. They let me plug in here so I can use the AC. Yeah, that's pretty cool. My cat won't get hot. I can just sleep here too. That's pretty cool. He posted a link. So, oh wait, oh yeah, yeah, Carol. Okay, sorry, Carol, I didn't understand, and that's what happened. So Matthew did post a link to this. Wow, what a great guy. Say thank you to him. Um, Plus, this live is actually running live on his Patreon. I don't think so. uh, yeah, I gotta say thank you to Matthew. Then, oh god, wow, the light just turned off here. Yay! This is like really scary now. Okay, okay, I just need to move a little bit for it to turn back on. Thanks for the birthday wish, Ray. Of course, happy birthday. Um, all right, so first for everything first. Your fellow Patreons going live for the first time, drop by and say hi. So wait a minute, Matthew actually did post it. Okay, wow, um, that's pretty cool. Thank you, Matthew. Does it work? I have nothing on my side. Says something. Okay, well, I hope they drop in again. Yes, him and Amber were at the Gap Lake today. Whoa, he and Amber were at Gap Lake. Ah, Jesus Christ, Gap Lake is my favorite. That is my I would always go there. Like honestly, before going to Banff, I would always go to Gap Lake first. There should be a chat box when you click on the live stream. Um, Thanks for your birthday wish. Okay. All right, I think I caught up with the with with everything, right? I don't know. Go more comments. Does it work? Catherine song. Hope to see him again. Thanks, Matthew. Thank you, Matthew. He's having a few connection issues at the moment. Thanks, Matthew. Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's say I am still live doing the live stream in front of the clubhouse of land I own. If this is talk about dedication. Okay, that's funny. All right, Dana trying to comment. Oh, is Dana in? I want to introduce. Carol and I want to introduce Dana to everybody here. Uh, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how to see the who joined and whatnot, but mm, yeah, you guys would love Dana. Dana is the hoot. All right, I'm getting texts here. She texts us but can't figure out how to comment. Oh. Dana, I can't comment. There should be a chat box. I wonder why she's not seeing the chat box if that's indeed a problem. All right, my sister and my mom just texted. They just got back home. That's good. Um, is she watching No, she's not gonna be on Patreon. Borealis Nights. She doesn't have a Patreon account. Yes, dear. He is running your live on his Patreon and inviting everyone to watch and come support you. He is a nice. Yeah, I know. I mean, so Matthew, I don't know, and I know everyone here because of Matthew. Let me just put it that way. So last year I was, you know what? Hello, light. Like waving at light. Um, so last year um, when I started doing this, he was the reason why I drove to Canada. Just to meet him because I found his channel while I was researching, my build, my no build camper. Um, for some reason, he showed up. I mean, and I don't know why, because he has a van, right? Um, so I started watching, and then I saw the Penny episode, and I'm like, whoa! I just got really attached to Penny. I mean, well, to Penny and Stella. Um, and then there was an episode where Stella is no longer in the scene. So I'm like, what happened to Stella? So I started going back into the video, and then I found um, the episode, The Last Ride of Stella, and I was bawling my eyes out. I was just like, whoa, what the hell? It's just too human. You know what I mean? It's just, I felt the connection there because I love cats. I have 3 cats. Um, and So that's it. So I said, you know what, let me join this guy's Patreon, and then I joined, and then the rest is history. I got to the part where I'm like, you know what, I need to start exploring, and I said, you know what better way, to camp in the middle of the mountains and then at least meet this guy. And that's when I met everybody, and that's when I met Carol, and that's the rest is history. So yeah, Matthew, I do owe a lot to him too because of this, and I don't know if you guys noticed this, but there are some, what they say when other directors kind of like they're not copying, but they're like, God, what's that word? Um, Inspired by another director. That is how I'm doing my vlogs, right? Because I love the storytelling, but I also want it to be. I also kind of want to own it. There are some Matthews type of editing there, like the title and all that. You know, I learned that from it. Like I said, I don't know how to edit before, right? So I've never done this before. So I mean, yeah. So yeah. Matthew is a good guy. He's. I love the fact that I met him and I met everybody here. Um, was watching. I found him because I had been looking for a mobile electrical system. Mobile electrical system. See, that's crazy, right? I'm wearing a shirt with steel on it right now. It's Matthew's poop in a group T-shirt. Stella. Yeah, yeah. That's the way it is. But here's the thing, though. So I started talking to people here today, and I noticed that everybody has their own reason why they bought a a piece of land here. But if you sum it all up, it's always because I just want to get away. I just want to. I just want quiet. I just want peace and quiet. I just want the wildlife, and that's it. That's the common denominator for all of this. I did it because I again I'm doing this for my mental health. It is so that I can reset, I can fill my soul if I'm not doing my big adventures out there, right? Um, this is my weekend thing where now I don't have to worry about, oh, where am I going to camp? What campsite am I going to book? Um, Plus, owning something like this, it's I've always wanted to 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 have a piece of what I love so much, and the stars just aligned, and it felt super perfect to do it. And now my family, they never cared about camping before. They spent half a day with me here. They were cooking. They were they were having fun. Um, my sister started asking me about tent camping. So there it is. Um, Andrea, my friend, you are here. Everybody, please say hi to our very dear Andrea. She is going through some things in her personal life too. And let's uh, let's give her all the all good things. Um, she's always there. She's God, Andrea. I mean, Carol and I are talking about you every time, and we're like, oh my God, she's such a dear. Um, I can't wait to visit you in Fernie, my friend. I need to do it. I gotta do it. And you have a place here if you are ever in Michigan. Yep. Yep. Andrea, everybody loves Andrea. Yes, it makes sense. All right. And let's see. Andrea, funny thing, my Starlink was acting up uh, at my land. So I decided to drive to the clubhouse. And when I got here, it was closed. And so the lady was like, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yes, I just need to do my live stream by tapping into the internet." So now I'm squatting in front of the clubhouse that is closed. And Carol is looking for any bears because I might get attacked tonight. I may get attacked by a bear on YouTube Live. What is that? Okay, I'm hearing some sounds too, so there may be some ghosts too and shit. So sorry. It says squatting. You're a resident now. That is right. I'm no longer squatting. If somebody's here, I'd be like, "I'm a resident here. What are you talking about? I'm not squatting." This is super cool though. Like I've never in a million years not seen myself do this. Um, Community forum. Borealis nice. What are you doing? You sound so busy, my friend. Landowner, baby. Yes, landowner. Yes, yes. It was a very good price. It was less than an acre. And it has power, and there's just so many trees. And I've seen like I think maybe almost 30 deer today because they're just running around. That was just Sasquatch, no problems. Yeah, Carol. Yeah, yeah. You're just there to really freak me out. Earlier it was a bear, and then now it's a Sasquatch. Are you trying to give me a heart attack here? You're probably trying to give me a heart attack, aren't you? If you actually slept. All right, let's see. How's my battery doing in my laptop? 42%. Okay, that's good. Hey, there's 10 people now. Has your mom seen your Oasis? Yes, Andrea. As a matter of fact, my sister and my mother was with me early today, and my sister helped me set up the canopy. My mom cooked something, and we were camping. And my sister started asking me about tent camping. She said, "Oh, I think I'll try tent camping." I'm like, "Yes, thank God." Who would have thought that it took me buying a land for them to be a little curious about camping. So yes, it's a good thing. They're gonna be with me more and more here. Mom, f- for the most part, she loved the place, and my sister too. She was, as a matter of fact, earlier today when I brought them here to the clubhouse, there's a bench there in the dark, and she was just there. She was just sitting there, and she was napping. She said, "Oh my God, this is great." Like, yes, this is good. It's very good for everyone. Yes, yes, she was. She was. And I know you are. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. It's my mom said it's a very good investment. And I think that it is really a very good investment because land is land. Um, Plus the fact, if I'm going to spend money, I'd rather spend it on something that I really care about. Um, all right, let's see here. Owning property is never the wrong choice. That's right. I know that now. It's gated, so that's nice. Yep. And Carol, it's so funny because that's really what made my mom so happy. So before they left, My mom is like, "Well, I was really worried, but now I'm not because I've seen the place and there's a gate." like, like okay, yeah, yeah. And so far, the people have been pretty cool. They like I was um saying earlier, everybody that's here have their own reasons for buying a piece of property here. It is always to get away. They want peace. They want quiet. And yes, you can get all that here. Yep, there's a campground too. Yep. Mm-hmm. Good evening, everyone. Terry Hens. Hello, Terry Hens. How are you? Thank you for joining. Nice to meet you. And you're probably from Matthew's world. I have not been. I'm just so busy that I've not been fully updated with Matthew. I know he's doing well. Um, I'm confused, but good. Why are you confused? It's so weird, like hearing sounds from afar here. It's just like I feel like there's just an animal that would just like come attack me or whatever. If I do get attacked by animals here, then you know that I perish doing what I love doing. No, just kidding. Call 911. Okay, cool. Well, nice to meet you, Terry. I'm a friend of Matthew's. I met Matthew in uh, 2024 when I drove my no build camper named Gamora to Banff, to Alberta, and camp with all of these people here right now. And one of them is Carol, or Two Tiny Homes. We are both from Michigan. We didn't know we're both from Michigan. Well, I think I do know we're both from Michigan. It's just Carol was a little, and she'll tell you this. She was a little like, you know, snob. Let's just put it that way. But then, we went back and, to Michigan and we camped everywhere ever since. She is moving to Tennessee. Whoop, the light shut down again. Mm, okay, good. Dana is here. Hey, Dana. Okay, so let me introduce you to the whole gang in here. Gang, this is Dana. Dana is also from Michigan. She reached out to me because she just bought her van. Her van's name is CC because she said it's CC because it's clown car. Because at first it was she's gonna have her family in there with a dog, and now I think Dana, I think it changed, right, Dana? Now you just want the van for yourself. So yeah, Dana is you guys will love Dana. Dana's a hoot. That's right. She said that's right. Solo. She changed her mind. She now knows the van and her are one. Let's see. Carol, shut up. I was shy. Okay. That wasn't okay. Yeah, it is. You were shy. And then Carol, Tawas Point happened, and then the rest is history. All right. All right. It was the definition of irony that you had to come to Canada to meet a fellow Michigander. Yes, Andrea, that is very true. It's always been, every time I think about it, and I tell people here how I met Carol. Um, it's just you never know, right? You never know who you're meeting. Um, and I think it's pretty cool that Carol and I met because It's just nice to, from time to time, you know, hang out with somebody that loves doing the same thing. And then now we have Dana with us too. Canada is like the world's biggest singles bar. What? Okay. I need to move to Canada then, Dave. You guys driving me crazy. Well, this is so fun. I'll have to go then. Singles are up by. Jeez. Here goes Dana with that thing. How many dating websites are you in now, Dana? So is Matthew with. No. So Terry. Oh, that's probably why you're confused. So, no, Matthew is in Canada. I am in Michigan. We know Matthew. Thank you, Carol. Yes. So, we all know Matthew here. And Matthew is just supporting me by putting my live stream in his Patreon because he's a good guy. And it's really nice to meet you, Terry. So let's see. I am Ray. I go by the Stingray. My channel's name is the Stingray Trails. I built my 2019 Hyundai Tucson into a no-build camper, and I use it to be with creation. Last year I drove to Canada and met Matthew and most of the people here, and camped in the middle of the mountains. And now I bought my own land here in Michigan, so I can get away when I need to. Matthew just turned us on to this. Dana, just one. Are you sure about that? Okay, if you say so. Hey, Dana, you may meet somebody here. Just kidding. All right, nice to meet you. Yeah. For now, Ray, Tacy, Andrea, Carol, and I all met Matthew at the Patreon meetup. Yep. And there was more people that I met there, and it it uh it showed me that I wasn't alone. Wow, come on, light. It showed me that I wasn't alone, because there are a lot of people that just love doing this, just exploring and just being with nature. To me, specifically, again, it is for my mental health. I have to be with nature every weekend if I can, so I can continue on with the social constructs of life. All right. All right. Let's see. Jackie, Lucky Angel, I will always be grateful to Matthew for introducing us. Yep. Yes, Andrea, remember we talked about that when we met in I forgot the name of the place. London. Wait, London. Did we meet in London, Ontario, or that was? I think that was one OASIS adventure that I met in London, Ontario. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so London, Ontario too. Okay, so I met you in. Well, I already met you, but I met one Aussie's adventure in London, Ontario too. Yep. So where are you camping? I am. I guess you still can call it camping, Terry. I am in my own piece of oasis, my own land. I just bought it here in Farwell, Michigan. It is a um, recreation association. So think of it as a gated community for campers. Um, it's very safe, and I have the amenities. I have a clubhouse here. I am sitting in front of it right now. It's closed. I'm sitting in front of it because I need the internet. Um, I do have Starlink at my land, but it is being a pain right now. Uh, so now that I've blessed Gamora, once I get treat the way I'd like, yes. As a matter of fact, my mom and I were talking about that, Andrea. She was like, "Is Andrea gonna come here to bless your land?" I'm like, "Of course she is. She just needs to, you know, do her thing, be better." Oh yeah, and like I said, Andrea, if you are here, you don't have to worry about where to stay. Let me know, all of you. Well, not all of you at once. I can, I believe I can fit maybe 3 vans, maybe more if we use the driveway. So maybe 3 vans and maybe 2 or 3 cars. All right, let's see. Carol, I know my friend thought the same. You're driving all that way with dull strangers. Very cool to have a backup net connection. Yep. James Webb. Let's see. The stars are not out tonight. I think it's gonna rain tomorrow, but you should have a very clear view of the stars out there, Mr. James Webb. Nice to meet you, sir. Thank you for joining. Let's see. All right. So let's see. I may need to get my battery is 38% now. I'm gonna get my what you call it, my one of my jackeries, so I can plug this in, and I will be back. It's so funny. I'm just like squatting out here. I'll be back. Wait a minute. All right. So there's a better spot here, guys. Look at this. There's a bench. Oh, yes, baby. There you go. Now I don't need this then. All right. I got my little anchor here. This is like an equivalent of a Jackery 300 plus. All right. Yeah, I know. I should know there's like a picnic table here. I just didn't know that there was a. I didn't know that there was a light back here too. Okay, so this is great. All right, now I need to get one more thing. Hang on. Here, because this is better than squatting. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Now I'm gonna film a little bit here. All right, here's my current situation right now. Doing a live stream at the back of my clubhouse that's closed. This is an adventure in its own. I love it. I'm here for it. Say hi to everyone. All right. Camping, it takes longer. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see it. Okay. What did I miss here? Hang on. I think I saw Bigfoot. Hang on. Okay, hello, Terry. I'm polishing the lenses. Okay, so James, well, you're polishing the lenses. It's a very sophisticated telescope. Yeah, you do need to polish those lenses. Um, Carol, funny story. When I met Ray's mom, she kept calling me Carol. Yes, yes, yes. Holy shit, that was so funny. And it's so funny, Andrea, because mom met you first before meeting Carol. Uh, he's he's got good weather. It looks like for an outdoor live. Yeah, so Borealis nights. Right now it's good weather, but tomorrow it looks like it's gonna be rainy. So yeah, I'm really gonna have fun, um, and like putting all my stuff in my cargo tomorrow when it's all wet. It would be awesome if a deer wandered into. Yes, Andrea, and there's so many deers here. It's a deer. Uh, I would be, Andrea. There's a million deer up there. Yep, Carol's right. Yeah, like today I saw, like I said, I think I saw 30 deers already. I was looking for shining ice in the dark. Jackie, why would you do that to me? That's like okay. It's too dark. So behind me, by the way, that's where the Birch Lakes. That's where the Birch Lake is. And Carol, Marie, and I tubed on that. Watch out for the video. I think is it the video I'm editing now? I think so. No, no, it's not yet. I'm so behind. Um, I've never been to Michigan, but I did chat with a crazy woman from Detroit for a few. Dave, I think you need to expand on that story one of these days. Uh, Michigan is much more than Detroit. Thank you, Andrea. By the way, um, I don't want to say I don't want to say there's alcohol in here. I'm just gonna say it's just Coke Zero. Let's see. I think I just saw a Bigfoot stream. Jesus Christ, you guys are gonna freak me out. Dana, did you swim in Lake Huron? She better. Lakeport is the best location to swim. Lake Huron. Andrea of the deer. Yeah, I know that. It's a good thing because that place is probably the reason for a crazy. I'm camping at Lakeport right now. Oh, cool. Yeah, Dana, you're camping at Lakeport. That's awesome. Uh, I love that site. How goes packing? Uh, no swimming, Carol. It was chilly but beautiful. Dana, you could still swim that lake. But yeah, I do get it though. I do get it. You and Carol gets cold really easily. I get hot really easily. Uh, Detroit is coming around. Got a bad rep for a long. Yes, if you guys go to Detroit right now, they are building a lot of stuff. It is very exciting. I literally heard gunshots in the background of the phone. Borealis nights. It may not be gunshots. It may be something else. There are other things that can sound like gunshots. Okay, yay for picnic tables. This is when I went to the picnic table. Uh, really well. The moving pod leaves Monday. I have a couple more big things to put in tomorrow. Then yep, yep, she's getting there. Oh yeah, Andrea, we're all so excited for Carol. I can't wait to visit her in Tennessee. It's like it's expanding all these places that we can explore, right? Because now there's somebody there. I don't have to worry about okay, where am I gonna go, and all that. And same for you guys. If you want to explore the lakes, the Great Lakes, let me know. You will have a place to stay. Again, not all of you. Maybe, like I said, 3 vans and 4 cars or something like that. Welcome to camping with Ray, everyone. Yeah, thanks, Carol. She my hype girl. She is. She's always been my hype girl. It's going to be fun setting up your new home. Yes, it looks. Yeah, if you guys see the pictures, I know Jackie, you've seen it. It's very beautiful. Have you chosen? Ah, okay. So Andrea, have I chosen my name for your Oasis? So I've always just been calling it Oasis. I haven't really got a name for it yet. It's just Oasis. I want it to be perfect. Um, so I know I haven't named it yet. I will let you guys know though once I do. It will be. Yep. Yep. At camp, he takes long. Seriously, Carol. Seriously, I take longer in the shower than you. I mean, come on. So here's the thing. I don't want to stink. I mean, I do this a lot, but believe me, I will never stink. Well, maybe I do, but that's why I take longer in the shower. Thanks, Carol, for telling the world that. I'm waving. Can you see me? Oh, I wish I can see all of you guys. What's that behind your? Come on, man. No, don't. I'm actually okay. So mm, I'm afraid for my life right now. I don't know if you guys know that. I just love you guys so much that I'm willing to do this. This is dedication. And plus, let's face it, it's fun. I didn't know that this is so much fun. This is why people do this. Dave, behave yourself. That is Dave behaving. Angel, look. We got your back. Okay, I've caught up. I've caught up now. Okay, so do you guys have any question for me? Um, I'm trying to think what Matthew usually does on these lives, just to keep it going. Where is the Stingray Trails? Where is your headlight? What do you mean by that, Andrea? Where's my headlight? It, okay, something fell to my right. It's just an acorn. Um, so Andrea, I don't know what you mean by where's my headlight? Headlamp. It's somewhere in Gamora, one of the drawers. I don't feel like I want to get it. Although I do have, look, my anchor here has this. So you know what? This is better. Look, you guys can see me now. I feel like I have a spotlight in my face. Um, all right. All right. So you guys have any question to me about things that you guys probably already know? Or better yet, are you guys drinking something? Because I am. It's only Coke Zero, by the way. There's no alcohol in here. It's just Coke Zero. Hmm. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine. Yes, Andrea, you do that. You do that so well. Tea. So you're drinking tea? That is quite lovely. Diet Coke. All right, down with that, Jackie. Coke Zero. Fernie Brewing Company. What the heck? Whoa! I want to own a bottle of that. What the heck? That is like the best name for a beer ever. Orange juice here, but I'm eyeing what I let's see. Life is too short, Dave. That's all I'm saying. It's huckleberry infused beer. It's a wonderful summer. I love summer beer. Ray doesn't drink, does he? Jackie, you're onto something. Okay, so first, Carol tells people that I take longer in the shower, and then now Jackie's telling the world about something that should be forgotten. If you know, you know. Yep. Look at my innocent face. Dana, not much. Mm, oh, the drink? Yeah, you don't drink. Yeah, you don't. Ray, if we see anything behind you sneaking up on you, the code word. You guys are going to see me exit stage left. It's so funny when I did left. It's just the wind knocking all the uh, little nuts. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is so wild. I will never ever do this in a normal day. But I've learned now that, life is short, and see, now I'm doing this, and this is always going to be a thing. I'm always going to be like, "Oh my god, did you remember when we did a live and on the Clubhouse?" once once it's on the net, it never goes away. Oh yeah. Welcome to the channel. No secrets here. What happens at Patreon meetups stays at Patreon meetups. Kidding, folks. Ray is a sweetie. Mm, okay, let me. I am a sweetie. I am really, but some people just, let's just say, do. I'm not gonna get into it. It was I. Let me just put it this way. I lost half a day of that meetup. Like, I've lost precious time talking to amazing people because of a little incident that happened in that meetup. Um, Let me just put it that way. Uh, he can't hang past or just, oh God. Oh, Carol, you're lucky you're not here, because I would be like giving you this face. I would be scared alone, whereas though it would see no. So Carol, behind, remember, this is the lake, the white birch lake behind us, and yes, there are woods. So Jesus Christ, if there's like some, I don't know, lake creature, monster, white birch lakes, Loch Ness monster, I would be doomed, or I would be rich, because I'd be like, hey, look, and then that's it. Live stream ends, and everyone doesn't know what happened to Ray. You sure you want me on here? Yes, of course we do, Carol. You are my partner in adventuring and exploring Michigan like crazy. Let me just put it this way: I haven't got all the places we went to. Remember, Muskegon. Jesus Christ, the stuff we saw there. We got lost looking for the campsite, but before while we were looking for the campsite, we were like, "Whoa, what the hell is this?" It was like the best sunset ever. Nothing like the wilderness at night. That's right, Harry. This is why I chose this spot. Like, there's no, like, you so it's a dirt road, right? So there's no light post or anything like that. It's just pure darkness. All right. Getting lost is the goal. I turn down every dead end road I can find to see what's after the end of the road. Right. So speaking of that, I like what you said there, Borealis Nights. And so I started listening to, um, and Andrea knows this, and Carol knows this, and I think Dana knows this too. Lake Huron, Lord Huron. If you guys get a chance, listen to Lord Huron. Um, it is a so the front man is based out of Michigan. He was born in Michigan. I think he's specifically born in Okemos, Carroll. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Okemos or Okemos. It's by Lansing, East Lansing area, college town, Michigan State University. That's where my sister went to college. And um, so he formed that band. He loves Lake Huron, just like I do. Lake Huron is my favorite Great Lake. Um, so listen to the song "Meet Me in the Woods." It will be a title of one of my vlogs, definitely for one of the vlogs where I'm filming here. Um, the reason I say that is because Borealis, when you said getting lost is the goal, I turn down every dead end road I can find to see what's after the end of the road. So listen to that song, kind of like has kind of like the same meaning. It was like when you know what you messed around with things you don't see, and then you saw the darkness, it did something to you, and then you're trying to let that go by going another path and stuff like that. It's amazing. James Webb. God, I love your name. God, I'm a space geek too, James Webb. Yeah, I own a cap that says Artemis, because to me that's my moon landing time. Um, so Ray, if a frog tells you she's a princess and kiss me, don't. A talking frog is worth more than a kiss from a princess. Wow, that's deep. I would not kiss a frog though. It's gross, slimy. No. All right. Have you worn your ferny cap? Not yet, Andrea. I told you, because I only wear caps that I've been to, and every time I see it, I say I have to go to Fernie. It is in a box where I keep, my collectibles. I always see it, and I said I gotta go to Fernie. It is my goal to see those mountains that you showed me and hike those falls. That waterfall that you hiked. God, I gotta hike another mountain. I have to. It's my drug. Fairy Creek Falls. Yes, I gotta go there. Terry, I'm jealous that you've seen Fernie. All right. Let's see here. Well, thank you guys for joining. It is so nice to finally be able to do this. I've always been thinking of doing a live, but it didn't feel right before. Now I say, you know what, this is perfect, because I feel like this is a turning point of my journey. Well, another turning point of my journey. Everything that I've done so far since 2024 has been, it's a part of this journey. I feel like I'm just starting my journey though. It's baby steps. Used to ski at Bernie all the time back when I wasn't afraid of broken. Everybody's afraid of broken bones. Uh, Congratulations, your first. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I'm thinking of doing this more and more. It's probably, I just got to figure out a better way to do it on my land. I don't know. There's a clearing there for Starlink, but it's obviously not good enough for a live stuff. It's good for working, but not for any video stuff. We can stop on our, yes. So, Carol, are we going to spoil that here? I think we do because now you just said it. So Carol and I are planning, hopefully in 2027, right, Carol? That is when I hope my company that I work for right now, Scout Motors, launches the Traveler SUV. That would be my next rig. Um, and Carol and I are planning to drive from Michigan to Alaska. That is the ultimate overlanding experience. I hope everything. I hope James Webb. Can you please let the stars align so that this thing can happen? Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna do live more and more. I don't know, maybe once a month, just to just for for me to feel that I'm connected with my audience, and yeah, for my audience to know that I'm not an AI. I'm actually a live person editing videos whenever I can, in between my adventures and the normal programming of life, which is work. The hell? Okay, just a leaf. Jackie, like, do it. Andrea, road trip, yes, yeah. So I hope the stars align for Carol and I to do it. Yep, I'll be there for them. I sub today. Thank you, sir. I'd watch that live. Thank you. So it's probably some of the lives are probably when I'm exploring too, because what I'm planning is in the reason, and for the people that were not here earlier today when I was talking about this, if you guys can, if the people that were here even heard it, because it was very choppy. Another reason why I chose to buy this land here in this part of Michigan is because, so if you guys know, so I'm currently here right now. So anything above, so Carol and I lives kind of like right here, right? So anything above this line to this line is considered up north. Now, when you cross the bridge right here, then you would be in the upper peninsula of Michigan. So this is a very good spot because this is 2 hours away from Lake Huron, by the thumb, 2 hours away from Lake Michigan, right here. This is where Ludington is. Muskegon is right here. And it's 2 hours away from the bridge in the Upper Peninsula. So I'm gonna do a lot more exploring in the Upper Peninsula because, and Carol knows this, if you drive Highway 2 right here, oh my God, the most beautiful spots of Lake Michigan, the tip of Lake Michigan, and it is a part of a national forest. Carol, correct me if I'm right. It's Hiawatha, right? Hiawatha National Forest. There's so many boondocking spots there, in Lake Michigan. Is just so beautiful. So doing this, if I have a spot here, I'm able to explore this area longer because now I don't have to worry about going back here, which is what, 4 or 6 hours away. Instead, it's 2 hours away. So I have a base of operation. And it's also true for my family. If they want to join me, they're now able to, because now we have showers, um, and all that good stuff. And for Carol, when she's back here from Tennessee, she always has a place for her van. And for everybody here that you know wants to explore Michigan. Yep. Tons of camping, US2, yep. Trying to send you a link to book Your name on the Artemis. So James, I already did the Artemis one. I put my name on there. So I was in spirit. Was able to fly to the moon around the Michigan Mitt. Yes, Andrea, the Michigan Mitt. Only Michiganders know when we do this. Tons of camp. Yep, tons of camping. Please give your mom a hug from me, Ray. Yes, Andrea. Always love traveling through Michigan. Oh yeah, Jackie. I know you've explored a lot of Michigan. I think you need to again. I think it's calling you again. And yes, milady, you have a spot here. And yes, we're all invited to Tennessee. It's so interesting because Carol's friend has a son that guides people through White River rafting there. So you may see that in the Stingray Trails. Me, White River rafting in two tiny homes. There you go, Andrea. You can bless her new home. Andrea, you just need to get fully better, and then everything will follow, my friend. All right, let's see what the weather is saying now. All right, now it's saying the rain is going to start at 1 a.m. Boo. I just noticed the handle on. Oh wait, I predict a lot of miles on my van next summer. A lot of miles means adventures. Um, I just noticed the handle on your mug. Yes, Borealis Nights. It is a carabiner. I got this from Meyer. Meyer is how do I put it? It's kind of like it's a grocery store. It's a Michigan-based grocery store. But yeah, I love this thing. When I hike, I would always put this in my REI backpack, day pack. Because as you guys know, I don't know if you guys know. I think most of you guys know. I would always make coffee. I choose a spot and I make coffee and I just contemplate. I absolutely will learn more on Friday. Yeah, Kelowna. Yeah. So Andrea, please drive safe. Um, and you always carry the light, my friend. We need your light, so carry it. You don't give us light yet, just carry it, and then so you can give it to us when you are better. We need your light. Kind of like Walmart, but better. Yes, it's true. Yeah, Myers is great. If you guys are in Michigan, visit Myers. It's amazing. Carol, did I just put an S after Meyer? I feel like I'm like one of the old timers now. Sorry, like Myers, Targets, Walmarts. Not that I'm making fun of old people, but heading out to take dogs for a walk. Be back soon. All right, Dana, take the dogs. Oh, you bought the two dogs on camping. It's amazing. That's great. You need to tell us about it. Is that like Mayers? I don't know what Fred Mayers is. It's kind of like what Carol. What is what is our favorite store in Canada? Canadian Superstore, but Michigan based. Dana, well, hey, I'm all. I didn't say that you did. No, it's Meyer. Used to be called Meyer Thrifty Acres. Oh, I didn't know that, Carol. Dang, I didn't know that. Fred Meyer's is a big American chain, at least in some parts. Oh, interesting. Okay, got it. Yeah, there's just so many things in the world. You know what I learned? Like, there's just so many things in the world that we don't know about, and then we just know about it by talking to people or by just researching. It's super cool. Like, I love learning new things. All right, nobody has seen any glowing eyes yet around me, right? I mean, that's a tree right there. There's like another like smaller tree right there. Just once. I'm just kind of laughing, but no, no. Okay, got it. All right. Nope, you're good. Okay, thank you, Jackie. Thank you, my lady. See, Jackie, you and me. Thank you. Well, Borealis Night is like freaking me out here. Not yet, but the more Dave drinks, his eyesight improves. Oh, oh, okay. All right then, Dave, you want some drink? Tell them about your wood addiction. Ah, Jesus Christ, Carol. Okay, okay. We need to explain that. All right, wood addiction. Okay, so wait, are we talking about the same thing? Okay, so Carol and I always would gather wood every time we camp. Um, it has become a what is it, Carol? Like a thing. Like every time we camp. Oh, and by the way, Carol, there's so many wood on my land. You're free to gather all the wood you want to gather. And by wood, I mean the thing that comes from a tree, right? Um, yeah. And the owner actually left us a bunch of firewood. So your solo stove is going to be tested again, my friend. Jackie spoils all my fun. No, but you should see lots of glowing come spring with the fireflies. Terry, those are the ones that are really nice to look at. The fireflies glowing. It's like moving stars. Love them. I caved in, added vodka to my OJ. Yes. Again, there's no alcohol in this. I mean, I would usually put Captain Morgan, spiced rum, and Coke Zero, but not tonight. Or did I? No, not tonight. Um, Tradition, yes, Carol. Thank you. Tradition. Which stove do you have? A Ranger? Stove. No, it's just one of those like you're talking about stove, the one you use in camping to cook. Um, no, it's just a normal butane stove. It uses a lot of butane. I'm actually trying to figure out how I can upgrade that thing because I don't want to keep using butane and then throwing the empty can, and it's just not good for the environment. Um, Dave really loves me. I'm godmother to his youngest, Aurora. Oh, I didn't know that. That is super sweet. I meant the solos. Oh, the solo stove. So no, so Dave, it's just the normal solo stove. It's not like what Matthew has, where it tells you if it's boiling. Those are super expensive. I just have just a normal thing where there's no automatic light on it. I mean, you have to use a lighter to actually ignite it. Aurora is a cat. Aurora is a cat. Okay, cool. That's a very cool name for a cat. Aurora. Love it. because you're Borealis. There you go. Jesus Christ, Ray, get there faster. Jet boil zip is what we both have. Oh yeah, okay. So Henry, it's called zip. Okay, I didn't know that. I saw it and I'm like, oh my god, this is jet boil. I just bought it. I didn't know it's a zip. And I bought it in. I don't know about you guys because I go to because let's face it, all these camping gear can be like super expensive. Um, so I go to a um um let's see. Do you guys know what a TJ Maxx is or like Marshalls or something like that? It's like they're like if these like big department stores can't sell stuff, they have all these like stores to kind of sell it at a cheaper price. So we have something here called Sierra. So it's like a TJ Maxx for like camping stuff. That's where I got it from. I got it for like $60 when it should have been like for like 100 or something like that. Checking out the name. That's why I named her godmother. That's okay. That makes sense now. That makes sense now. Took you long enough to get it right. Yes, Jackie. Like I said, there's no alcohol on this. There's really no alcohol on this mug. Just Coke Zero. Shoot. I hear some thunder. That's just great. Like thunder in the dark, spooky. Winners in Canada or home sends. Oh, okay, so that's the okay winners. All right, I'm gonna start looking for that when I go to Canada. Winners. Yep. I have two other cats, both much older, Pixel and Bear. Yeah, you just have like really cool names for your cats. Okay, it's just Acorn. It's okay. It's just Acorn. I think. Um, that Coke Zero will do your head. Yeah, I mean too much Coke Zero, Jackie. Seriously, not spooky, relaxing. Yeah, I like the way you look at things, Terry. We gotta hang out. Ray, have you angered the squirrels? No, no. They may. I don't know what squirrels do at this point in time. Honestly, do they sleep? What do they do at night? Like the squirrels. Bigfoots have been known to throw a. Come on, James. No. Why? How many Bigfoots do I have around me right now? Because seriously, there's like what maybe 100 acorns just fell in like a minute. Terry sleep. Yeah, yeah, I get it. Like I said, my sister is like, I don't know if you guys can see. There's a bench here right now. I'm like pointing it right now. Um, when I took them here earlier today, when my mom was exploring the area, my sister was just napping at that bench because she's like, "Oh my god, the breeze and then looking at the lake is just super relaxing." They toss acorns until people get off their porch and go to sleep. I mean, if that's what Bigfoot does, I don't get why people are afraid. Honestly, like why? All right. All right. So what do you guys say? Like we'll get this going to like 11. Is that okay? Okay, right? Because I'm not like Matthew. I'm not going to do like a 6 hour or 5 or 7 hours live stream, but I will definitely do this more and more because this is so fun. And it's just it just tells you it's just you're just connected to the people that are hopefully looking at your shenanigans. 11 Eastern. Yes, Derry, 11 Eastern time. It's currently 10:38 p.m. right now. I mean, we can run it till 11. 05 or 10. I don't care. I should get going. It's a work day for me. Oh, yes, Andrea. Yes, tomorrow is Sunday. Yes. It is your pride service. Yes, go ahead and do that, my friend. I'm an ally forever and ever and ever. Yes, please do. And you do your, you make sure that you take care of yourself, and you update me, right? You text me if you need anything. We can let Jack. I know, Jackie. I know you can, but let's face it. This is my first live. You don't know how I'm like really stressed earlier today. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this live. I've set myself up to be like, okay, nobody's gonna show up. It's fine. It's fine. I know Carol's gonna show up, and I know if she's the only one, I'd be like, okay, well, we're just gonna talk about our next adventure. Um, but really, it's thank you guys for showing up. This has been amazing. And Matthew's, I'm going to send him a personal message, um, personally thanking him. Terry, bye. Yep, bye, Andrea. Good night, Andrea. Dear, yep. Well, you're doing fine. Thank you, Terry. God, I can finally breathe. Whew. It's gone well, and word will spread. It grown slow at first. Yes, yes. Thank you, Dave. And so let me. I think I've told Carol this multiple times, and I think Andrea knows too. Um, this is my YouTube channel is my outlet for honestly, it is for me to save my adventures. Because let's face it, I'm gonna get old one day, and I'm gonna forget about what I did, and I just want to save a copy of it. Like it's kind of like journaling it. It's more for my own personal sake. If people like it, great. If they don't, great. If I show the world that I'm doing this to fix what's here, and they do the same, great. Because that's really what I want. I want people to know that there are other things other than pills to help this. Um, and I know that for some people this is not they don't have an option to do this, right? But I'm also telling the world that there's a way. You just have to do it and see if it works. Carol, yeah, thank you, Carol. I know you and you're Scott. Thank you. I'm so happy I met you. uh, Vlogs are new photo albums. Yes, that is correct. That is true. And many don't do them for tube fame, but just as method of yes. And that is where I'm at. I don't care if it gets monetized. I don't even look at my data and my statistics because it just stresses me out. I just don't. I'm just hoping that one day YouTube is going to send me a message saying, "Hey, you can be monetized now." And if I receive it, once I receive that message, I don't even know what to do with it. Because usually when you get big, then that's when all that other stress comes in, and I feel like I'm afraid that it will destroy my true goal here, and that's just to be at peace. Just I call my adventures my counseling sessions, right? Because that's what it is. It's very fun, but really it makes my soul alive. And Carol knows this, and I think Andrea knows this too. I would not be sitting here today if I did not start doing what I'm doing last year. If I did not drive to the mountains and do a little soul searching trip, I would not be here right now. And if I did that, then I wouldn't have met everybody here, and I would not have I would not have seen the top of the world from those two mountains I hiked 2 months ago in Colorado. and many don't do them for you. So just do you, and don't worry about the numbers. At least not until the checks make your eyes pop. So yeah, so about that, Browse. So when money is involved, I feel like that's when things really get. It's not your creativity anymore. You're just doing it for money. Like now, there's gonna be, there's gonna be other people that's kind of like has like their fingers on your creativity. Um, and I have people reaching out to me already saying, "Hey, can you review this? Can you review this?" I tried, but I'm like, no, it's now people telling me what to say and all that. So I kind of stopped all that. Yeah, there's gonna be free stuff, but with free stuff comes like I feel like you're gonna be biased, right? I want things to be done naturally. Like I'm hoping that I don't know, maybe an organization reaches out to me, like I don't know, maybe mental health or something like that. Those are the ones that I would rather be a voice for than like the jackeries or whatever. Because let's face it, at the end of the day, they're big corporations. Um, so glad I met you. Yes, Carol, you know that. I don't know how many times you can say that. Um, and you have a family here in Michigan. Every time you've met, my mom, and she loves you. Uh, Matthew Four fought that war and decided to just do it. Yep, that's exactly. Because it's just different when you feel like there's other people dictating what you should be doing. It's it's not good. Um, and I mean it's good for people that needs the money, but like again, when money's involved, I feel like it's not natural. Um, Free stuff isn't necessarily free, just more stress. Yes, Jackie, that is very true. And even if they say, "Oh, don't worry about it," we're just giving it to you out of the kindness of our heart. mm, I still feel like there's a reason why I don't have an Amazon wish list. And Andrea asked me this one time. She's like, "Why don't you have an Amazon gift list?" You heard that, guys, right? Okay, it's an acorn. There's so many Bigfoots around me. Um, so Andrea asked me if why I don't have an Amazon wish list. I don't, because I feel like if people starts giving me free things, like at the back of my head, I would still like I feel like I'm owing them something. Like okay, this person gave me this, I have to do this for this person. I'm not asking for anything like like the some people that subscribe to my Patreon, they do like because I told Andrea she doesn't have to, and Carol knows this too. They don't have to subscribe to my thing. I mean, there's a reason why I'm kind of like doing a Matthew route, which is like $1. That's the minimum thing. Um, but if you feel you want to give more, then great. But that's because you believe in me, not because you want to me to say something. You know what I mean? Like you know the fact that you believe in what I say, that means we just connect. And there's nothing for me to say because you believe in what I say, right? Um, yeah, it's kind of like politics, I guess, which we're not ever gonna talk here. Never. We are never gonna talk about that. Um, at the end of the day, I just want things to work out. I just want everybody to be happy and you know just be kind to one another. Um, the squirrels are the squirrels. Big acorn. Yes, Jackie, that was definitely a big acorn. I don't even know where it fell. It was like a rock. The squirrels are organizing dropping test bombs. You know what? So I was asking, what do squirrels do at night? They're probably like, we're trying to sleep here in the branches. What are you doing yapping down there? Probably throwing acorns in my face, in my head. Yeah, Terry, that was real loud. It was real loud. It was crazy. They're telling you to shush. Yes, they are telling me to shush. Sorry, squirrels. Trust me. This will probably not happen again, but it may. This is probably where I'm going to do my live stream from here on then when I'm here. That's good. I'm probably going to do one of them inside the clubhouse too, and then people in there are going to be like, "What the hell? Who is he talking to?" Which I think is okay because early this morning I met this guy named Dave. He is from California. He moved here from Michigan. He's originally from Michigan. He bought a land here, a very cheap land. There's no power. He's just doing like pure tent camping, just like super badass. Now he does talk to folks. I think he does training and stuff like that, like online training. So this morning he was working in the clubhouse. All right. Well, this is great. So we have 10 more minutes, guys. If you have any questions about, the land, about what I'm going to do next, I don't know what I'm going to do next, but having this land gives me new options. Um, but yeah, so this is pretty much my weekend thing, right? Because I'm a weekend warrior. I work 9 to 5, Mondays to Fridays. Um, I am an IT guy for an automotive EV company in Michigan. It is Scout Motors. We are bringing the Scout cars back. Um, SUV would be the Traveler, and a truck would be the Terra. What separates us from now, I feel like I'm just advertising for them. I don't know. No, it's just I really love the technology that they're cooking right now. The difference between us and let's say Rivian is um, the Scouts would have an option for a technology called the Harvester. A harvester is kind of like think of it as just like a little like generator in your car. As long as you have jerry cans, you will always have a charge in your car because you can turn that thing on or off. I think they already announced it. Oh God, I hope they did. Yeah, they did announce the harvester already. Squirrels sleep in nests called drays made of twigs, leaves, and other materials in tree branches or in edge or tree cavities. So like, all right, Carol. Okay, I guess they're pissed right now. Shoot. I'm sorry. We all live in this land, but then this is actually their turf, so I'm trespassing. I wish I worked. Huh? What do you mean, Carol? I wish I worked. You worked Friday. The oh shit. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I remember. You tell the story, Carol. I don't feel comfortable telling that story. Let me just say that the corporate world has struck again in Carol's world. It never fails. These days, you can't tell if someone is using Bluetooth or just talking to themselves. Oh, you mean this? Like the oh hi, and then you're like oh hi, and you're like oh God, that person is not talking to me. Oh, this is pretty cool. Look at this. Just this is I didn't know that. That's interesting. These days you can't tell. So yeah. All right. So glad I'm retired. Yeah, Jackie. You know what? I feel like I need to retire. I actually feel like I just bought my retirement home here. Yeah, there. Carol's company laid off the whole accounting department and outsourced it. And we found out about this like when Carol like Friday night, Friday afternoon or something like that. Just wedge a little piece of paper in there, it'll hold the can securely. So, Dave, it is already doing that. I mean, there's like a little wiggle there, but yeah, it is. I'm just so happy I don't have to carry like two things. Oh my god. Okay, squirrel, I'm about done here. Chill. Jackie, I wish all the cell phone zombies would use Bluetooth devices to many of them walk around using speakerphone. That sucks. Yep, it sucks so bad. Prayers, their aim is getting closer. I actually also before this live, I hope an acorn drops right here, and I hope it records it because it needs to happen. Yeah. So yeah, so for Carol, it was a rough weekend because Patrick was sick, and she found out about the awful thing that her company is doing to them. They're using her little slingshots now. That's yeah, slingshots. James, I kind of want to see the squirrels do the slingshot, like, and then like, James and Carol think alike. Okay, one of you needs to buy one of you Coke. It's Jinx. Great minds. There you go. So James, is that really your name? Your last name? Is it really Webb? Because seriously, it's like I'm a space geek. That's just an awesome name to have. A space telescope's name. I wish I can change my name to like, hmm, let's see, Hubble, Ray Hubble. Oh, that's pretty cool. Do you stargaze or anything like that? Because it would be really fitting if you do stargaze. People are gonna be like, "Hey, yeah, you're stargazing. Hey, what's your name? James Webb." And you're like, "Oh, damn. Okay, it makes sense." Sorry. Thankfully, just sold my big house, so I'm not freaking out. Yep. Nah, it was great that she was able to sell her house before that thing. It's just awful. I do a little bit with and the algorithm sends me all sorts of space stuff. Space stuff is good. Space stuff is good. James Specialty's dad is bad dad jokes. I love you all. Have a great rest of your weekend. Good job and congrats on your first live night. Thank you, Terry. I hope to see you here again. And if just if you care about my shenanigans, like I said, I'm friends with Matthew. The reason I'm doing this is because Matthew inspired me in a way. And yeah, I hope you follow. I do like my bad dad jokes. James, there's always room for bad dad jokes. What's your favorite thing so far, Ray? About what, Carol? About this? Uh, or in general? About White Birch Lakes? Um, you know what? Let me just answer all that. Uh, about live, it's I know it's the spontaneity of it. Like I thought I'm gonna be bad at it, but I guess I'm learning to just just let things happen, kind of thing. Like the Starlink acting up, like just whatever. There are ways, whatever. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it works, great. Um, and then White Birch Lakes, you know why I love this. In general, God, I love life now because there are things to see in the world. Um, let's see. All right, bye. All right, are you keeping with all the comets that have entered the solar system recently? James, I not really, not specifically, but I follow somebody on TikTok, and she's really good at updating. But yeah, it's getting scary out there. There's just so many things out there. They're like, whoa, what are we not seeing? Okay, Carol, yes, that land. So the feeling of freedom, Carol. It's now that I own a piece of the land here, I feel like I'm a part of the community, even if I only met like maybe a few people. Um, and knowing Marie, you know, helps. Um, and I know it's just nice to know that I can always come here if I want to. Um, and it's just so peaceful. Like we have to come here. Like maybe next weekend. I said, like if everything goes well, if everything works, um, after I get my oil change for Gamora at noon. Maybe I'll come here in the afternoon. I don't know. We'll talk about it. Um, uh, if we get a little more space junk up there, we might be trapped, but it may serve as a shield to. Mm, shield to. It depends. It depends on what we're shielding it from, Dave. All right. Well, it's 11:01, people. Thank you so much for joining. I will do this more and more. I now know to do it here at the clubhouse the next time I'm here at my piece of Oasis. It's really nice to do it my own land, but I gotta figure out why Starlink was acting up. Um, but thank you guys. All good things. You guys are amazing. Thank you for supporting me in my first live, and now I know that I love doing this, and it's so nice to just hang out with you folks. Yep, 7 international comments in the past few weeks have shown up in one pass. Yep, yeah, James, it's crazy. All right, Dana, you enjoy Lakeport, and please swim tomorrow at least, maybe for a minute. Um, thanks, Ray. It was fun. Congrats, and I'll see you next. Yep, thank you, Dave. Thank you, and thank you, Carol. Thank you, Jackie, Dana, everybody. Um, I'll see you next time. Um, keep trekking. Oh, and go and do what will make you happy.